WHHI-TV, and now we've gone from indoors at the museum to outside on this beautiful property, and we're going to be talking about some neat things and a new person on staff, and Annmarie is going to help share with us. Welcome.
Yes, thank you so much for having us today. I'm so excited to introduce, this is Jenna McCarty. She is our brand new horticulturist for Coastal Discovery Museum. She's got a wealth of history and knowledge on plant care and native plants. And so I am so excited to introduce her, and she can share with you some of her interesting information she has.
Yeah, well, welcome, by the way.
Thank you.
And you were sharing with me, you have a little bit of history in the area from Illinois. So this is, you were fascinated by the Lowcountry landscape, and that's what inspired you to do what you're doing, right?
100%.
That's really cool. A lot of us have that reason why we're here. And so tell us about what drives you, what motivates you, and what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, I mean, working for a museum in general, what drives me is the free public education, for one, which is so important right now. But also just getting to be outside in a historical place like this. It is so beautiful, and working with these culturally relevant plants, especially in the Heritage Garden, which is a big part of what I've been doing, has really taught me so much already.
Yeah, it's like a learning process for you as well, while you're learning and teaching other people at the same time, right?
And what's really cool about it is it's a big mix of cultures. You know, our community is full of these threads that make a beautiful tapestry. You know, we're planting right now, we have okra that's coming up, and that comes from, you know, the West African enslaved people that came here, and, you know, the Gola people that would cook with that in their cuisine. And then we have things like chamomile that the European settlers brought. And then hopefully soon we're going to have a prickly pear garden. And we have native tribes that use those prickly pears in both cuisine and for medicinal uses, in tribes like the Kusabo and the Yamasee.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I've learned a lot just listening to you. So you're going to really be able to share the wealth with everyone else. So it's spring. What are you doing first?
Well, like I said, we're working in the Heritage Garden because we have lots of vegetables and berries that are about to pop up. And you're going to see all of the beauty and the greens that are going to, you know, come and shine in May and June and stuff like that. You know, we have our Three Sisters, which is a well-known tradition with corn, beans, squash, stuff like that. It's been passed down orally through legends of corn growing tall, and then the beans would hold it and grow up the corn stalks and hold it steady from the wind. And then you have the squash that protects the moisture in the soil and also protects the roots. And this was passed down from us from the Creek and the Cherokee.
Yeah, wow. Again, very impressive. Her knowledge, like you're saying, is great. I know you're going to be excited because you're just starting out.
I am. Yeah. It's been so exciting, and getting to meet all these master gardeners and volunteers has been so fun. One of the first things I worked on was the native plant sale here. And I could not have done it without these volunteers. And so I am making a call for even more volunteers. You know, if you've been gardening for 50 years, awesome. If you're just starting out, come help us. We'll teach you. We want all walks of life to come and share their stories with us.
Yeah. Well, I was hoping you were going to plug that because, like you said, help is needed. So if you're out there and you think, this might be interesting, contact you at the museum.
Yes, you can contact me. You can, you know, if you're walking over here, my name's Jenna McCarty again, but you can also contact me at my email, which is camellia@coastaldiscovery.org.
Okay, awesome. So that's great. I loved hearing all that. And also, quickly, we've got some things to share that you're going to tell us about events.
Oh, we have so many upcoming programs we're excited to share with you, both in April and as well as in May. Some of the big ones we want to highlight is our behind the scenes tours. One of them happens to be our sculpture tours. So that's a walking tour on the property with our very own Elizabeth Greenberg, who is our director of exhibitions. She's wonderful. She'll give you a wealth of information on these wonderful sculptures all throughout the property. And also let you know some of the stuff going on in our galleries. And then we also have another behind the scenes tour with Dawn Brute. She's our director of education. She'll step you into our lab and our discovery lab. And in that lab, you're going to meet some of our animal ambassadors. So that tour is going to be about caring for our animals here in the Lowcountry. So our alligators and turtles and horseshoe crabs. So that's a fun one. It's also to get up close and get to meet our little friends. But we also have one that is kind of a big popular one, which is behind the scenes of our camellia garden. So you'll learn about propagation and also get to take a camellia cutting home with you from our garden. So that's really special. So you learn how to care for them and take care of that.
There's a lot to learn there, and we're out of time on this segment, but you can go to the website to learn more, contact Annmarie, and stay right here. We're going to be back with more from Coastal Discovery Museum.